Hello everyone, welcome back to the first lesson of the Introduction to the Product Management course, part 2. In today's lesson, we will talk about networking and continuous learning. Why is it important to have a good networking? First of all, it gives you a chance to access to opportunities. By having a good networking, you build a relationship by creating a trust and credibility to the person, right? And people can trust you, people can, let's say, maybe believe you, believe in your skills, expertise, and they can recommend you to the company or maybe to their friends and so on. So basically, it gives you a really good chances to land a job, let's say in terms of product management. And the second thing is learning from peers. So it's really good to have someone, let's say, who is more senior than you, or maybe to ask for some tips or advices from the product management community, because people sometimes are willing to help, willing to give some advice, some comments, and so on. Maybe they can participate in mock interviews to help you or to review your CV or just to give you some tips and advices. The other thing is building a support system. So as I mentioned before, product management community can help you a lot in terms of learning. They can provide maybe different sources of learning, different videos, YouTube channels, courses, books, and stuff like that. So this is really important. And sometimes you'll never know who you might meet. Maybe you will meet someone with whom you'll be working on side project, or someone who will invite you to join their team in the company or the startup. So basically, it's really good to talk to the people, to maintain the communication, and always also contribute to the product management community. Okay, the next one is how to network effectively. So there are several ways of how you can connect with the people, and some of them are attending different events. So, for example, there is a website that's called meetup.com, and there you can see different events organized by the company or by the people. So you can find any events based on the city, on the location, and on the topic that you're interested in. The other thing is you can join online communities. So, for example, on LinkedIn or on the Slack or Discord, you might find different communities related to product management where people discuss different topics, let's say CV review, mock interviews, some product cases, and stuff like that. Then the other thing is you can connect with current product managers. So basically, you can find the product managers on LinkedIn, right? You can find the people based on your location or maybe based on the company you are interested in, right? Let's say Google, you find a Google company, you find product managers who works at Google, and then you can just connect to them and talk. You might ask some questions, or you might ask to have some short video call to ask some questions or just give some tips and advices. And the last thing is a leverage social media. So basically, it would be a LinkedIn, or maybe you can also leverage different Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever, TikTok. So nowadays, almost everyone uses this social media platform. So you will definitely can find someone who can be helpful for you, or someone maybe you can help. So yeah, so you just need to use these platforms and take some advantages of using these platforms. The next one is the continuous learning. So it's important to learn almost every day because first of all, it keeps up with trends. So as you might notice, every day there are different information, different news about the technology, about the different sectors and stuff like that. So the world is developing really fast. So we need to be able to keep up with this trend, to be a really good product manager, right? And to be able to take some decisions and maybe to, change the direction of your product and the company based on the trends and the information. Then it's also skill development. So it's important to develop your skills. You don't need to think that, okay, if you know something, you will know it forever, because as I mentioned before, information changes every time. So you need to be updated in terms of skills, and every day you might develop new skills, and some skills will be more relevant, so some skills will be less relevant to your product management position or to the industry. So that is really important. And the last thing is career advancement. So based on how much you learn, how much you understand, and your expertise, you can advance your career. So you might become faster as a senior product manager, or I don't know, VP of product, and so on. So it all depends on how much you learn and how fast you can learn. So how to learn continuously? So there is free ways. It's online courses such as Udacity, Coursera, where you can find different topics related to the product management. Then it's reading books and articles. Again, you can find a lot of books and articles related to product management, and you can read wherever you want. And the other one is the YouTube channels. So there are plenty of videos for free that you can find on YouTube and, and learn the skills that you need to learn, or the skills maybe you want to polish or improve, and so on. So take advantage of these resources to become a great product manager.